Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos taking on Trey Lance and the Baltimore Ravens.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
I was wrong. Come visit All Galaxy. He played great.
Some of those catches that were, you gotta be kidding me. Catches.
Yes, sir.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here comes the Bronco offense with Drew Lock from Missouri in charge.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Powering forward. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Lock now on first down. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in secondary.
Lock's throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Stopped shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, and all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Locke working out of the gun. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position when that drive points that they were thinking about.
And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. 5-3 their record at the halfway point. And you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple of things working against them. And number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult.
A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Lance to throw it.
Shit. That's okay, though. That's my fault.
Defense coordinator was saying, how will we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forcing incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. On second down, here's Henry. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw, it's Lance. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Lance. That'll be caught.
Boy, KT. Let's go.
Kadarius Toney, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey,
that's a throw.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back.
That bitch, you get that? Yeah, good job, KT. And Trey Day. Hey, got him. Hey.
Will Lutz on for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Denver's offense now set to go. 1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season, and right now this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves, but with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Cleveland Farrell able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much
low key, yeah, low key. I'm gonna run the clock and get out of this hole to win. 150.
Give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Time for our first check of the NFL scoreboard. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. A first down carry for Henry. Bulldozes past him. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff to Henry, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll try to run for the first with him.
Ooh.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I thought that was 4th down, so this is all good for me.
They'll run. It's Henry. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Yeah, I was trying to stiff arm his whole ass too. Let's go.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions.
Run the clock.
Physical guy.
They'll run here with Gainwell. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Henry will get down close to the goal line, but not in. on as he'll be marked down at the 1. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. So he gets absolutely nothing out of that sneak, and now it's 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take it in. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
Yes, sir.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. That time a 9-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
Trying to get it up. That's 15 points, 5 boards, 6 assists. DeJounte Murray. In a league of excellent guards, he doesn't get as much love as the others, but this show does love. Spurs up 2. Murray. Zell. One thing I could do, shout to George Evers. Things are rolling. Spurs enjoyed a 15-point lead. How about Josh Giddey? This man continues to do some things we've just not seen. 17, 10, and 10.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The other, Oscar Robinson, good company was keeping.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Break that shit. Zach, get your playing time back. Zach, reclaim your shit, nigga. Ha 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 ha.
And we get another look now at this Broncos offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Really coaches inside the top 10, but also won multiple titles each of those ones.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
They stink.
Cleveland Farrell in there to get him. And that
Also, my defense is going fucking nuts for my boy that's finna get turned up.
I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Ravens, they'll take over. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Henry again on second down. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The Ravens on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. And Lance now to throw. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
5-point deficit. It's back to 7. Good forwards. Punting to 5.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
If that's the case, I'm going straight up at him. Boy, 4th and inches. Fuck y'all. Just dominate this clock and the whole game.
And Denver suddenly leads by 1. 10 seconds left. Warriors down 1. Curry. Goes. And hits. Home team leads. Just under 6 to go. One more look at this one.
They'll run it with Shaheed. And he's got this down to the 35.
What are they going to do with it?
In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect
Who's got next?
perfect time to get it done.
Just barely. Again, it's Jokic facilitating.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. The screen pass here to Cohen. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's down.
Let's motherfucking go, Tariq.
Before he's out of bounds.
Hey.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available.
Tap, and get back out.
What a convoy he got down
Oh,
field.
give me some love, replay machine. Show the skillies a little bit. Show the skillies and the willies. Tap and get around and the ball is there. Let's go. Ooh, and they dropped 8. Let's fucking go. Boom, boom. Zach Martin, do work. Boy, he got a 2 for 1. Everybody got smacked. And then chop style. Let's get him. Yeah. He's moving too fast.
On that play.
Well, like it.
They'll try to run forward with Henry.
Don't care.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want to.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They'll give Henry another shot. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want to know. They don't want to know this.
This is on trying to make a pass on the wrist. He shakes off the tape, all grabbing at his wrist. Paul asking for a foul, and he gets a technical, and then he's walking to the bench, and as he does that,
Here's Henry. And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Leading by 3 after Jalen Green 3. Cam Johnson tied it up.
And it's 21-3. So that drive goes 8 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Taking it about the 1.
She took all them seconds away. Yeah. How many yards y'all got? Y'all got to get to it. I got to keep y'all under 150. What we looking like? Give me like 24 yards total.
Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin
Yes,
around
sir.
the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10.
15 yards total at halftime.
We'll begin in the NFC West. Arizona heading up north to take on Seattle. And it's the Seahawks who are on top as that game has gone to halftime. Daniel Jones, responsible for the lone touchdown in the game thus far as he's thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head eastward to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting New York Giants. Jameis Winston leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes.
They're 6.5. They're 3. And if I ask what's different about them, how they've grown, you told me all year, nothing's different except their expectations.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team.
That's a throw. I probably took it on the throw.
Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Man, back your ass up.
Second half begins with a run by Henry.
Scary nigga.
Brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On the handoff, Gainwell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Oh, shit, run the clock.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second and 7.
What the fuck, man? All right.
He didn't even
2nd
try
and
to signal for
12.
a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to
Who
figure
is
out which
it?
play
Oh,
to
yeah.
run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Yeah, that's cool. Definitely cool.
they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
On third down, Henry.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now it's Henry. And Henry's
no, he's down. He's down.
It's picked up by the Broncos. And his crew will take
Oh, my God. What's the flag? Holding on me. Holding on me.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the
He's fucking down, I thought. What the fuck? They're saying now, they're not saying that. They're saying his...
Special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now Locke. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Locke to throw. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. Now room for Eckler. And finally marked down at the 23. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first
Maybe
time.
not, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey, check back.
On 2nd and 9, Locke.
Let me through there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Tershawn Wharton, the defensive tackle, getting in there for
He,
a loss of 5.
that nigga turned into a man in there.
Went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
He turned into a man in that bitch.
Yeah,
yeah. Luke Ragnow, yeah. Go straight through his body, Aaron Donald style.
Working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground.
So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Back to throw. Locke. Throw right side, caught by
And he didn't catch it.
tight end. And he'll be out of bounds.
Let's go, y'all. How many yards is that total? They really hold me on that. Total offense, 49 and 101.
21 or 22. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
They begin with Henry. Able to shake free from that 7 up to the 35. With that last effort, he has reached now 10,000 career rushing yards. Congratulations.
Big-time congratulations. That also means that his publicist can make sure all the information gets to every voter out there who has a say in the Hall of Fame. Fashioning together a heck of a resume.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Don't go too off, Spiffy. Get you completely out of the way. Yeah. Like you're just gonna be a fast little nigga in the way.
Here's the first.
Oh, Zach Martin, bro. You trash for that, really.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe
So
bring in an extra defensive
that's in
backer,
Rose.
too.
Oh, that was over there.
Defend
Why is that Rose
down.
over there?
They like to play those nickel or
Shit,
sub
isn't that what I
packages, don't they?
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Good fucking throw. Man, my boy been balling. Let's
3 quarters in the books. Watching NFL on EA Sports.
Get up out of this hoe. Yeah. Get up out of this hoe. Yeah. Let's reek in this hoe. What's going down? It's not that bitch.
First down, a run with Cohen.
Oh, let me through the hole.
Oh, and I missed it. 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Again, it's Cohen.
Thank you, 50, for man, thank you, 50, for tackling me with whatever, however the fuck you did. Thank you, nigga. Lord, I feel like I work on
altitude a factor for a visiting
you
team in
helped
Denver.
me.
Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always burst in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare. I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Derrick Henry, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Here's 2nd and 10. And now they'll throw with Lance. Flush to his right. Throw right side, going to be caught.
Fake mask. First down.
Brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Dude, that shit hurt. Let's go. Damn, that hoe hurt, my boy. Y'all accept that, Jimmy.
15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play.
Oh, and their clock is tick, 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 tick.
Right, trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Get your ass out of here, nigga. Trying to tackle. Don't be trying to tackle nobody. Who was that? Let's see what it was. Big 95. It's been a long day, my boy. I already know it. What the heck you doing? It wasn't even bad. It was just a little double team in the beginning. Oh. Fuck this nigga. I'm out. Did they show him in the what you call it already? Injury report. Chest. Oh.
Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock.
Reach. Oh, well, yeah, don't matter. I'm down for the plays. Second and goal on a 1. Trey Day, can you get you one?
Second and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players. Because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave it open.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, his third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Ravens are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Lick that bit. Can I get a highlight? Can I get a highlight tape? Drew Lock. A low light tape, yeah.
The folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory.
Nope,
it does not appear that that's going to be the case. To handle on the other side in this one. Lock and the Broncos going to come up first and 10, right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Lock. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. That catch good for only a couple. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On first down, Locke. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Again, they'll throw with Locke. This is swung out to Eckler. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Locke now on first down.
Oh, catch the ball, Justin.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
No fucking way you missed that ball.
2-yard line.
That was huge.
Quickly, they get to the line. Here's Locke.
Yes, sir.
Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. On second and goal. Locke.
Yes.
Give me that ball, motherfucker. My boy.
This has been a rough one.
Yes.
After this one's done,
Hey, I'm getting a high quality dub right now. I'm excited about it.
This team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
This likely a must-have. Third and goal.
Gonna beat his ass, David. Kick his ass. Oh, I missed. Oh, no. Yes, sir. I'll catch the ball.
But it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try.
Hold him down, man. Come on, man.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
No. Okay, formation. Shit. It's worth the time.
They're going to go for the 6 here on
I will get in that sugar sweet shit.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use.
Man, you know what? Fuck that. I've been on his ass with my regular niggas.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Now Locke, gotta have this one.
Yes, sir. Oh. What they call? What they call? What they call? Holding. Give me a holding. They call pass interference on me. Oh no! How?
And yes, they
on the rookie. On the fucking rookie.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds going over what the penalty
I don't
would
even
do
know
for
why
them?
they asked this.
Oh man.
When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Oh, he got tapped immediately though. Ugh, shit. Oh. Man. I'd rather have a face mask penalty. They calling that left hand on his back though, probably. They calling that left hand shit. Shit. Yeah, that too. That left hand, yeah. Fuck me. He went for the ball good, but didn't get it. Juju strong hand ass. That's cool, Max Bosworth. You'll get that next week. Now.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. They'll try and run.
Let's go, motherfucker. Don't let him in, bro. Oh.
Able to get him down.
Yeah, I'm like, what is he doing?
Stop short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
He damn near pulled him in there. All right, onside kick.
So
Let's
time
get this
definitely not in their favor.
Oh, it's Odell. Odell, go get the ball, my boy. One-handed. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm doing. And do it with a little stilo, a little style, a little stylish, a little stylish, little stylish, little K-stylist.
The toe to the leather on that one.
And
Their chances
back
of
to the
getting that
lecture.
done, slim
That's
and
KT.
none. And I do
I
believe
don't
we
even
saw
want to do
Slim
nothing
just leave the
crazy,
door, didn't we?
but they
did
can't
indeed. I
get
think we're
these.
down to nine.
Wait, how many offensive yards they have, just in case? Total offense 119. So if I throw a pick and then they throw up a bullshit bomb for 40 yards, yeah, actually, fuck this.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
They'll run on first down.
He trying
It's
to rip the
Cohen,
ball
and
off too.
he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Check. Lucky. Check three.
Man.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down
D-Lens,
marker.
what up, my boy?
And now we'll get a timeout
Going down.
here. They're able to stop it with
Let's
1
find the
second to go in
boys.
this game.
Give me something funky. What's that? DJ Shark, KT, Odell run this. Henry, go get one. Fuck it, let's do it. You can stay in and block. Everybody else stay in and block too. You can't run that short. Fuck. Yeah, let's do it, y'all. 3, 2.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
Odell, throw the ball. I think Odell's running free. Fuck,
So
throw the
final
ball.
seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle.
Yeah.
Who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof
That
right
ain't
there. Win the turnover battle, go on to
150.
victory.
2
Now the guys
takeaways.
believe you
That
move on to
fucking
the next
bullshit ass
lesson where you have
fumble.
to convince
And
them
what else?
this one is now planted.
Oh, and the Trey Lance fumble.
So for
Damn, 2 fumbles.
Baltimore, the win will help them keep
Hang them
pace in
heads,
the
my boy.
playoff race as they move to 6 and
Yeah,
3
sorry,
on the
dude.
year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Denver, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah. Dallas got it. Drop a bomb. Damn, y'all. I think we're gonna try and win it. Who the hell all this happening? They'll play defense the whole damn game. Oh, they got Greg Russo. Damn, y'all stink. He was staring at me. I should have fucking threw that shit. Bitch ass nigga. Damn. It feels so good. It feels so good. man. But them niggas played the hoe. Tap, 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 tap. Omar. Alabama.
Man. Let's go. You sleep on this hoe? Hello. Where is the phone? Oh. Stop the broadcast. Podcast.